Hey folks, we back for another episode in the Sim Game series. It's your boy Monster Chappie, and today we're part 26, and we'll be featuring the Washington Redskins, and we're going up against Lights Out of MaddenEvolution.com. He also has a YouTube channel. The link will be in the description. Um, and he's the Cowboys this game, which is a pretty tough matchup for the Redskins, and I'll explain that later. But defensively, the Redskins, oh man, I do enjoy their defense. They have a really tough defense. A lot of guys don't know about them, but kind of similar to the Bengals, who have one of the best defenses. The Redskins have one of the best defenses, and if I had to pick a team that they remind me of in Madden, I would say it would be the Bengals. 'Cause they have a really nice defense, but their offense is kind of, it's kind of iffy, and we'll see. That could probably be a downfall for us against this tough Cowboys team, but hopefully we can hold out. But defensively, I mean, they got Otagwe, Brian Arakpo, uh, Landry. It's really tough on D. There's not too many weaknesses, and on the outside you got some speed with D'Angelo Hall. So I mean, pretty much defensively they are solid pretty much everywhere, and it's always a good thing to have. And now offensively, at running back, Tim Hightower has been effective in real life, but for Madden purposes, he's not the greatest thing. And you take your pick between Rex Grossman and this Beck guy. Not too good at quarterback, but I mean at receiver we do have a little bit of speed. We got Santana Moss. He's been a solid receiver for many years. Nice veteran. We got Jabbar Gaffney. He's a cool possession receiver. Stallworth is a nice little speedster. I mean, nothing spectacular at wide receiver, but I mean, they can get the job done if you can get the ball to them. And the tight end Davis is pretty solid. So, I mean, it's not too bad at wideout, but nothing spectacular, nothing that would make you want to, like, specifically use them for offensive purposes. But their defense is, again, very stout and makes it worth using them alone on that fact. And for you Redskin fans, man, I am highly pleased. I mean, look at this. These guys are tough, man. But yeah, let's just speak on why they're a bad matchup here, say in the video game, because their strength at wide receiver is pretty much speed, and that's just a bad throw by me and Beck. I should have lobbed it, but yeah, specifically the Cowboys are a fast team, and they're a good video game team, but they mainly the problem they cause for the Redskins is their speed in the secondary and their speed at linebacker and stuff. They just got a lot of speed, and Washington is they got speed receivers, but they're not fast enough. They're not Deshaun Jackson type speed where it's a difference. So when they go up against the Cowboys, they're not really going to get that speed separation. And right there is just a nice play by him and bad user stick by me. I mean, I've had bad user stick these last couple games, and it's definitely costed me. So we got to try to get back in this thing right now because it's starting to head to the ugly for me, and yeah, that is terrible. So you know what? We got to get back in the lab. We have to fix what's wrong with our game right now. Um, Sure, unfortunate plays happen. You're not going to win every game, but you should be competing in every game, and you should be keeping it close. And also, you should be having productivity on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. So, there we go. We moved the ball up. We got a touchdown. Now we got to get a stop. I mean, our defense has been playing tough all game. So, you know, 14 points to the Cowboys going into the fourth isn't bad at all. I will take that pretty much any game, even though it's tournament style 4 minute quarters. I mean, look at that. They're making plays for me right now, and I can't be mad at them. We gotta get some productivity from the offense. Defensively, I'm very happy with how this game turned out. Offensively, probably just the opposite. And as you can see, the adjustment we made there, we put a purple out there and Brian Arakpo comes up with the pick. The adjustments, guys, you feel it, you know it, you have a hunch. And there, I threw the ball too late, and his safety's able to turn around and make a good play on that ball. Just a good play by him. And here we get kind of catch a user catch there, but I mean we gotta make that tackle anyway. We can't let him get a 40-yard play out of that. And look at the D. Donut, I want to call you Donut, man, but you made a good play, so I'm not gonna butcher your name. I want to say Dowdy, but I ain't even gonna try it. And what do? We give him the ball right back. So yeah, I mean, definitely, if we lose this, it's definitely on the offense. And Lights have played some really good defense. You probably noticed he's got a nice A gap blitz. Uh, Stoppable, but very nice, and he used it effectively. He didn't overuse it. So, you know, that's the best thing to do on defense is run plays like that and catch your opponent off guard. And that play right there is what loses us this game. It's pretty much over at this point. Of course, this is the icing on the cake. But yeah, that catch there, we could have maybe got a pick there, but you know, those type of plays are gonna happen over the course of a game. You know, so you gotta deal with it. And Landry with the nice pick. Maybe we can go down and score in like 30 seconds and get the ball back and on an onside kick or something. But again, I mean, the Cowboys are speed. They're not likely going to give up the big play. And with Beck missing our tight end right there, that pretty much going to solidify this game being over. And yes, that does wrap it up. I mean, a couple junk plays at the end, but very good game by Lights Out. Got some nice defensive stuff going on. Got a nice offensive scheme. Got some nice user skills on offense with user catching and stuff. So definitely a tough opponent, good opponent. Knew how to use them Cowboys and the Redskins, man. They defense is tough. If you enjoy defense, definitely check them out. And till next time, guys.